Hey, welcome to another edition of the Black Business Podcast. My name is John with my co-host Marcus. What's going on, Marcus?
Nothing much, man. Same old stuff. Working, writing, and now we about to do this podcast. Let's go.
Let's get it. Where are we at this week, man?
Honey's Kettle Fried Chicken. All right. Address 9537 Culver Boulevard, Culver City, California, 90232. honeysKettle.com. They're open Sunday through Thursday, 9:30 to 10 p.m. And then on Saturday and Friday and Saturday, they stay open an extra hour to 11 p.m. They got delivery stops at 9:30 p.m. That's where we at.
That's where we be. Culver City is pretty nice. I don't get over there that often.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's just, I remember I used to pass through a lot when I was working a little south of there, but other than that, not really. I know they building a lot of luxury apartments over there now. I see that a lot.
Getting rough.
Yeah, starting to move up. But, with that luxury apartment, you're going to be paying some luxury prices for your chicken.
That's true. That's what we found out.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we found out. So, yeah. And then this week we got a chance for the first time to try out the vision goggles.
Oh, you have to be on YouTube, because I immediately uploaded everything the whole time that we were recording in the place live. We put it all up on YouTube. You can go watch it from beginning to end. You can see the whole space yourself. I stared at the menu for you. I stared at the chicken for you. It's all there.
In the bathroom, he held it down. They're like, turn it off. It off.
You can go in there and see all of it.
Yeah.
From beginning to end. So you can see it and make your own opinions. We ain't gonna lie to you, but just in case you want to, verify,
you can give your own 5 stars. So I think that was a nice touch. It was a nice addition.
Yeah.
So So of course we walked up to the place. I got there a little bit before you did. Aesthetically pleasing to the eye. You can tell this business has been around for a little bit.
Oh, I actually saw that first location was down in Compton. And then they closed that and moved up to the Culver City location. Now, I'm sure when they moved, they also moved up those prices.
Yep, a little bit. It's like, we in Culver, we got to pay this rent.
Yeah, parking wasn't bad, though.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, you were at a lot, right?
Yeah, it was a parking structure. So it's pretty much adjacent to the restaurants. The restaurants over there, and just people who are parking for. We'll call it Culver Steps, but I don't think the Culver Stairs were right there. I think that's just what they called it. But yeah, it was $1 for the first hour is free, and then it was $1 for every 30 minutes after that. So,
well, that's not bad. Yeah. Especially if you're just going to get something to eat, you be there an hour and a half.
Right.
Get you something in. So
as long as you can find your car.
Yeah. Oh well. That's it.
Yeah.
Did you lose your car while you were in there?
For like 20 seconds.
Okay. I was where you parked.
I was getting nervous, man. I was like, hurry up for this extra $1 hit. Because I think we were right at the cusp. I was right at the cusp with like an hour and a half, and I didn't want to go over that.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. I parked on the side street. Some of the side streets is with some meter parking available. I lucked up and had 55 minutes on a meter. Didn't have to put in a dime. I was like, starting off great.
That's your blessing.
Shoot.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But also, we didn't know at the time, but they have a small parking lot actually behind the restaurant.
Oh, man.
Didn't know about that.
Hey, that's why we're here.
I didn't know, I don't know how, I think you got to go down the side street and cut through an alley to get to it, though.
Yeah, right.
I saw a couple of cars when I went to the bathroom, so I know it's back there.
Yeah, because that street's a little tricky. I don't know if that's Washington. Did you say Washington?
Oh, I don't remember the name of that street. You're right. It's Culver.
Oh, Culver Boulevard. Okay. It's on Culver.
Yeah.
But yeah, the street's a little tricky. It's kind of like one way, and it's like a divider in the middle. So if you miss your turn anyway, you're probably not going to come back to that parking. But it's you can find something somewhere. Even 1 hour parking was nearby. That was no meter at all. So yeah, good parking.
No problem. Easy park.
Yep. So, walked up and, went inside. Menus right on the outside, that patio seating, which was really nice.
Oh, yeah. Especially on a nice day, which we get a lot of.
Little wooded, tree, little setup. But yeah, walked inside. Very clean business, very clean establishment. I like that. The customer service was friendly. We got a chance to take our time looking at the menu. with the goggles as well, looking at the menu, see what we wanted to order. Yeah, and nice menu. Have a lot of options there.
It did. It did. It had not just the chicken. It wasn't just chicken. They had the fish.
Yeah, fish.
Yeah, fish going on,
Yeah.
and they also do a breakfast. So they're doing pancakes and I don't know. I don't remember if they had waffles. I can't remember, but
yeah, I didn't see waffles. I think they wanted to switch it up and do the chicken and pancake thing.
Well, first of all, go on Sunday. I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? Because one, the macaroni and cheese is only on the weekend, so I don't know if that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just Saturday, Sunday. I don't know, but I'm saying go on Sunday because they also have Sunday dinner where they bring out the yams with it.
Yeah.
They give you the whole Sunday dinner meal, so then you can get the macaroni and cheese while you're there also, and just knock it all out in one sitting.
Go on a Sunday.
Yes. Yes.
Man, we got to change our days that we do this.
Now, they do have online ordering, but, I was looking at it and it's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Because one second I'll look at one site that they're on like DoorDash, but it's different than what's on Postmates. But then when you look at the regular menu, the prices are sometimes prices are inflated on DoorDash and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the DoorDash one thing I looked at, it said special 5 drumsticks $10. Then it said or 10 drumsticks $22. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, what's the ratio here? Why the extra $2?
Where did that come from? Are you trying to? Well, give me 2 5s then.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's.
So exactly. Pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm saying. So if you ordered online, pay attention to what you're doing.
Yeah, let me get 2 separate orders. Yeah, let me
getting a little funky there. So pay attention.
You can't get 10 legs at once. That's interesting.
Yeah. But the prices, they're a tad bit high.
Yeah,
right?
A little bit. But we came to find that I think the prices were warranted.
I mean, it is good. It is good, but I gotta say, 2-piece meal, $16. You get that at Popeyes for $9.
Oh, yours was 16, huh? You were right behind me because I got a 3-piece. It was like, oh man.
Yeah. So you get that same meal at Popeyes or something for $9, and then I got to bring up Harold's because Harold's was quite affordable and they fresh cooking all their chicken.
Yeah.
So
we got a waiter too at Harold's.
Yeah, you gotta argue a little bit. The prices are a little bit high.
They're a little on high end. So, I think I was a little jaded because the chicken was good and I was hungry.
It was good. It was very good chicken, man.
Good, man.
That kettle fried.
Yeah.
It locks in the juices.
Yep. It did. Like it really did. It was a nice crispy exterior. Like you guys, I never had kettle fried chicken before. I mean, I've had, of course, like in the cast iron skillet back in the day, which I guess is the closest thing to it. But the kettle, it really you had like the kettle chips, it gave it the extra crunch, the exterior, and it was just juicy. We both had a breast as well. Places you go, they have chicken breast. If they do that right, then usually they do everything else right. And the chicken breast was very juicy, flavorful. I think that's where I was just like, you know what? $16. That was cool. That was all right. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Also, they let you pick the pieces that you like.
That was cool.
And there was no actual upcharge for getting white meat. So I gotta applaud them for that.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, no upcharge. Yeah. Everywhere else, it's 2-piece dark. And then you want the white meat. No, he was like, what pieces do you want? I was like, give me breast. And he was like, okay.
Right, that wasn't the biggest piece you got.
Yeah, he said breast, okay.
Yeah.
No upcharge. So I gotta applaud that. Can't be mad. That's a plus.
What's your least favorite, I guess a dark meat, like a leg? What's your least favorite part of the chicken?
My least favorite is usually the breast because they get dried out so quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
I eat them because I want to be healthy, but if I'm getting fried chicken, I'm not being healthy, so I'm gonna get
yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna get the juicy piece.
Get whatever.
But if the breast is like this kettle fried, where they lock in those juices, it stays moist. I'm gonna do. Can't say moist like that.
Yeah. Well, moist is just one of them words. Like it's hard to describe food with moist, but that's what it is. It was moist.
But yeah,
no, I agree. And like for me, leg is like my least favorite. But of course, like you said, the options. I got a breast, wing, and a thigh. It's perfect.
Right. Exactly.
And, but let's get on the biscuits.
Oh man.
Whew, man, y'all. Hey, these biscuits here, some of the best biscuits you'll have. Just gonna say that.
My goodness, I looked at the menu and I was like, $2.05 for one biscuit? That's a little excessive.
The absurdity. I just made up a word.
Then I ate the biscuit and I was like, $2.05.
Yeah, $2.05. They could charge $2.10 if they want.
Biscuit.
They can go up a little bit if they want. Actually,
they could. That is a melts in your mouth.
It was amazing. Didn't need anything. Mouth.
Clearly, you can taste the home handmadeness of these biscuits.
Really could. Like exactly. Like you knew this was a homemade biscuit. Like,
yes.
And I think they had their own batter that they have in store for.
They do sell batter. Yeah. I don't know if it was just the biscuit batter or if it was the pancake batter or what.
Well, if it's like Bisquick, it's both.
No,
pancake slash biscuit. It's the same batter.
Yes, those biscuits handmade delicious because none of them look the same. They all different. They all got a different little shape to them. So clearly, they're getting done right. Oh my goodness,
I'm getting hungry right now, man. Think about
and that lemonade.
Lemonade was fire too, man. I read about that first. I did a little preview check, and somebody said the lemonade is top notch. And I usually don't get lemonade stuff like that, but we saw the machine in the back and the lemonade sitting in the basket on top of it. It's like, oh, they do lemonade.
Yeah. Yep. So, fresh made lemonade in house, and it was done perfectly.
Yeah.
I usually do get the juices and the lemonades and stuff, so I was there.
No
sweet tea though. Sorry.
No sweet tea. I asked for it too. You can see that if you go to the YouTube, which is the Black Business Podcast. We're on YouTube as the Black Business Podcast. But in the video, with the glasses, I asked him if he said, "Do you have sweet tea?" He said, "Yeah, we got unsweet." Like, what kind of answer to my question? What kind of answer was that? Like, I was a little upset because I got excited. If you can see the video, I was like, "Yeah!" And then he said unsweet. I'm like, I said, "You have sweet tea."
Yeah, unsweet. No, that's not what he's talking about.
Yeah,
like, you giving me something all different.
Right, you gonna give me sugar packets? Like, I hate when they do that. Like, you use sugar packets and talking about make sweet tea. Like, that's not what I'm supposed to do.
That's not the same thing.
It's not.
Come on, man.
It is not at all. So, yeah. So other things on the menu they have for sides I thought were pretty cool. You can get an egg on the side, bacon. Like if you wanted to create a whole brunch experience, you could do that. They had corn on the cob. They had kettle fries, which were probably really good because they probably make them in the kettle.
Talk about that gravy you had though.
Oh yeah,
that chicken mushroom gravy.
It was nice. The little chicken on the leg, it had little chicken gizzards up in there.
Oh, perfectly seasoned.
Yeah,
it didn't overpower the rice, but it didn't turn bland because of the rice.
Yeah, I had the potatoes. You got the rice, so it was good. Mine was probably a little bit more creamy based overall because gravy and mashed potatoes didn't really the gravy wouldn't absorb in the mashed potatoes. But I could tell with yours, you had a little bit less gravy. It was fire, man.
It was delicious.
Yeah, I think we chose the right side. The fries, like I said, would have been great to try, but I think with chicken, we both were conscious about it. Like, let's get something like kind of decent. Like, but the fries look good. They also have crispy peppers, leeks and fries, if you go that way. You can also order a set of fresh peppers. The pancakes, you can get them as a side. They come as blueberry or plain. We just mentioned the mashed potatoes, rice with gravy, sauteed green beans, baby spinach, macaroni salad, coleslaw, carrot salad, cranberry sauce.
Yeah. Oh, they do the blueberry biscuits too.
Oh, what is that?
Oh my goodness,
man!
Those double the price though.
Yeah, exactly. These blueberries is fresh. These organic blueberries.
Got to try that one time.
Yeah,
I gotta go. Like I said, I gotta go back or order on a Sunday so I can get that.
Yeah, for sure. Or if you guys go on a Sunday, Honey's Kettle Fried Chicken, let us know if you go there before us.
Please tell me if you've had the Sunday dinner and the macaroni and cheese. Take a video of the mac and cheese, send it to us at the Black Businesses Podcast at gmail.com so I can take a look. I need to see it.
And watch our previous videos to know what type of mac and cheese we go for.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Don't if it's the wrong type, don't even send it to me.
Don't do it.
I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that.
Don't do it.
It was a good restaurant. Like the experience, you walk in and you order at the counter.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of seating. Like we said, inside and outside. So you go up there, they call your number. They give you everything packed to go.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just head
even
out.
if we asked for it there, it was still in the to go.
Yeah.
They don't have trays or anything like that.
Right. It's all packed to go. So you can, stay or leave. It's up to you. And then if you don't finish, obviously, repack it and take it out. So you ain't got to worry about going back and getting a, to-go box or anything like that.
There you go. There you go.
So again, you walk up, counter, order, call out your number, sit wherever you want, clean up after yourself.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's how I could tell this business has been around for a little bit. They had, personalized bags. Like, the branding was on the cups, the branding was on the bag. And we looked it up. Of course, this place was established in 2000, the year 2000 exactly. So they've been around for a bit. The owner, his name is Vincent. I saw his name somewhere. But I liked his story. I'm not sure if you had a chance to check his story out, but he worked for this place called the Golden Bird in the 70s and 80s under this gentleman. And that guy gave him the opportunity to open up his own Golden Bird in Compton. And then, of course, he was able to, after that, turn that into his restaurant that he opened up, which was, of course, Honey's Kettle Fried Chicken. And then he was able to move that location from Compton to Culver City. But yeah, his story is pretty amazing, man.
Just working up through the ranks.
Yeah, working up through the ranks.
Shot and you run with it.
That's what he said. He's like, I don't know if I was stubborn or just not wanting to move, but like he said, that was a business of losses. Like, and that's why he felt that the gentleman gave him the opportunity to franchise a Golden Bird restaurant in Compton, because they knew it wasn't going to be that great. It was kind of a mentor, so to speak. So he didn't completely. I mean, he gave him an opportunity to franchise the restaurant, but he didn't believe in it that much. But this guy, he did. He got that opportunity and he ran with it. And, as we mentioned before, you guys are going to hear us talk about the pandemic a lot, unfortunately, because it just happened and it affected a lot of Black businesses. And we see who can survive things like this based on how strong their foundation is. So we got a chance to see how strong this foundation was because, they made it through the pandemic. They opened up, I'm not sure if you saw, ghost kitchens. They had 2 locations, one near USC campus, to where they were still able to provide their food off-site, which, I think we both agreed that we would rather go to the home base. But that's one reason they were able to survive the pandemic, was they were able to get the food out to other places where people weren't able to travel closer to Culver City.
It's all about the ability to pivot, to make things that are unfavorable work. And Black people have been doing that for a long time.
Very long time.
Yes,
that's what soul food is.
Time. You understand?
We're
able to, take what we can, flip it, and make it work out.
Mm-hmm.
So these small businesses that we go to that survive the pandemic, it's in them. They're built like that. They can take that and ride and pivot and make things work. I mean, a lot of these places, I can't even tell you. It's probably people who've been there before and see the changes, things that were different. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't be able to tell you because I haven't been there before. I don't know, but
they were right.
Whatever they changed and made happen is still thriving.
Exactly.
And while we were there, many of people came in and grabbed chicken.
Mm-hmm.
All different types of people.
Yeah, and we came after the lunch rush, so this was like that dead period, and it was still busy.
Yep.
So can only imagine. So yeah, Vincent, last name is Williams. Want to put respect on his name, Vincent Williams, the owner and founder of Honey's Kettle. So he wants to expand. I did see that as well out of the state. He wants to go to larger or other metropolitan areas and just have maybe one restaurant in each city, and have extensions of that restaurant in the city as well. So yeah,
of course he should.
He should. Yeah, he has something special.
While we were in there, John, what would you say on the scale of 1 to 5? How Black is it?
How Black is it? Well, this place is, we mentioned the area. We talked about how long they've been around, over 20 years. The cleanliness, the music wasn't too loud or overbearing. The clientele was very mixed, integrated, as well as the employees. I hit that sweet spot for me. It's right at a 3.
Perfect. That's where you want to be.
Yep.
You want to walk in, know it's Black, but you don't need to know it's Black. I always bring up how Black it is because there's the stigma of Black businesses being ran poorly,
mm-hmm.
terrible customer service, incomplete menus. Oh, we always out of something.
Right. You got to come back next Tuesday.
Exactly. So when we come across a business that's doing everything right, I want them to be an example And if there's no, no evidence of the black culture in the spot, then how would you know?
Right.
We need to know that it's a black business so that it can be a good example. Otherwise, it's like if you hide it, if you hiding or not showing, the culture, then, nobody's going to be like, oh, well, I've been to good black businesses. Yeah. So that's why I always bring that up.
For sure. No, it's very important. And it's why we're here, why we do this. We want to give recognition to these businesses, call it out as we see it. If a place is doing it right, we want to let you know. If they need more business, if we feel like maybe they are for going up a little high on the black scale, but everything was great and we want to bring that to you and let you know, and what they can do better to bring it down, we'll let you know. So, yeah, amazing.
So overall, 1 to 5, what did you give it?
Hey man, I'm a little gullible. I'm a little easy when it comes to like, you put something in my tummy, and I love the good food. It's good. Like, they did it right. I gave it a 5, man.
5, they perfect. Nothing can be done better.
They have straws. Remember the other place didn't have straws?
I do.
Like, yeah, like
they gave us the sippy top, but then they was like, also here's a straw.
Here's a straw. No, like I said, the only reason I would knock them down is, like you said, the prices were a little higher, but I just enjoyed it.
Hey, that's all good. That's like scale.
Like, what would they need to do better? In my eyes, I was thinking about what can they do better, and that's why I fell upon a 5, because I don't think, in my eyes, that they needed to do anything better.
Okay, that's your scale. That's what you see.
That's my scale.
Good. All good. I'm gonna give them a 4.67.
Man, we going into the second decimal spot.
Well, I didn't want to give them a plain 4.6. I felt like they deserved better than that.
So you didn't want to give them a 4.7.
4, exactly. I had to give them a 4.67.
You're stubborn
on the scale. Look, I'm just trying to say, it's always a little something you could do a little better.
I feel it.
Let's not pretend like they didn't lose our ticket for a second. Okay,
you're right.
Right?
I guess we didn't talk about that, but it's on the you could watch it with the Google glasses.
Exactly, everything you can see everything on YouTube.
I'm saying the wrong glasses, man. Yeah. My bad.
Go on YouTube, Black Business Podcast.
Yep.
You can watch everything from beginning to end, and you will see yourself. It's all good.
You get our exact wait time, which is pretty cool. You get to know how long the food.
I can't give you a 5 if I can't get mac and cheese except on the weekends.
Just on the weekends.
I can't.
So if they had mac and cheese,
man, look, if they had the full menu every day,
it would have been 5.
Oh man, it's close. It's close,
man. You got close. Me.
The bathroom was a little dirty.
That was a little dirty.
Yeah.
Oh man, man, you got me rethinking my rating.
Hey, don't rethink your rating. That's how you felt. You felt that way when we were in the restaurant. You still feel that way. That's what it is. You gave them a 5.
But now you talking about partial menu.
Hey, John.
They forgot our food.
How you feel is how you feel. You went in there and he's like, this is it. It's a 5. It's a 5 for you, dagnabbit.
Why y'all still sitting here? Y'all didn't get y'all food yet?
That's why we got 2 voices, okay?
Yeah, you're right.
You giving them all a 5. I'm a taper it a little bit down to 4, 6, 7. And then the people can just watch the video themselves.
Yeah.
And make their own decision. They can't taste the food, obviously, but believe us, the food was delicious.
With AI, that's coming.
If anything, I need you to believe that.
For
food
sure.
Was it. It was
great. It was hit. Like I said, I need to, like I said, even today, I had time to sit on it, and I still, like you said, gave it a 5. But hey.
Right.
That's what exactly. It was.
You've had a couple of days to think about it, and it's still a 5. It's still a 5.
Sure. Yeah, I'm proud of this brother, man.
Huh? They got a 4 just from the biscuits.
Right. So, they got graded on it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, Yeah, well, if that's it from you, my brother.
That's all I got today.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on our YouTube, the Black Business Podcast, as well as Twitter as Black BLKBIZ Podcast. Follow us on there as well. And until next time, we'll see you soon.
See you.